What is so magical about the moon? Since when we all were kids, we all have been admiring the beauty of the moon. It is true that whenever we get the moment to see the moon, we just not only feel it, but we also admire its beauty, its shine, its cooling and relaxing nature that we feel whenever we see it, we experience it. But did you know there is a dark side to the moon? A far side hidden from us, which is impossible for us to see it from the earth. When we knew there was a far side to the moon, everyone was so excited that one could not keep themselves from imagining things like a whole new world, of whole new possibilities that we could find. There were many popular theories at that time related to the dark side of the moon, such as on the other side there could be large oceans or there might be an alien civilization hidden from us. And also there might be some lunar rabbits making rice cakes on the moon. But when the first light shed up on the dark side of the moon in the year 1959 by the Soviet Luna 3 space mission probe, the popular theories and the rumors, well, they came true only in science fiction, but they didn't make up to the reality. On 1960, following the Soviet Luna 3 space probe mission, the Soviet Academy of Sciences published the first ever photo of the far side with the title The First Atlas of the Far Side. It was the moment that the people, the scientists, the astronomers, all the people were waiting for this moment. The photo shocked everyone. Now that the people believed all the popular theories and the rumors, but because it looked nothing familiar with the near side of the moon. The far side terrain was rugged with impact craters, holes and spots all over the body, all over the surface, giving it a dark appearance. People didn't knew that the moon was hiding its scars, the pain from its past. And the scientists in the meanwhile started to figure out what could have caused such changes in the appearance on both the sides of the moon. Scientists came up with the answer that the answer to this question lies in about 4.1 to 3.8 billion years ago from now, during the event of late heavy bombardment. Many asteroids collided with the inner planets, including the moon, both on the far side and the near side. But they didn't understand that why there was so much difference in the appearance on both the sides of the moon. There came a possible answer for that, for the near side of the moon. That on the near side, when the asteroids would have impacted, the lava would have burst out and cleared out the impact marks on the surface areas when they cooled down. But there was a whole different story on the far side, because the surface was so thick that the lava could not make up its way to the surface. But why was the surface so thick on the far side? And why was the surface of the near side thinner than the far side? Because of all these doubts and confusion, scientists began searching for the appropriate solutions. They went over all the possibilities and they came back where they first analyzed the results on the late heavy bombardment. They found out that there was a missing part, a missing astronomical body other than the asteroids and comets, which had played an important role in the mystery of this far side. Scientists changed their way from the late heavy bombardment to further 4.5 billion years ago from now, to the year of the biggest showdown collision for Earth and Theia. As both the celestial body collided with each other, a large part of magma from the Earth was released out in the space, forming a ring of fire across the Earth. The magma revolved around the Earth due to the gravitational pull of the Earth. The scientists then stopped. They saw a new possibility, a possible way, a potential answer to this question of why the far side of the moon is thicker than the near side. The answer was that, or maybe the question was that, why only one moon? Actually, the ring of fire would have produced more than one moon. They all would have revolved and revolved, fusing and colliding with each other, the bigger consuming the smaller. At last, instead of only one moon, there could have remained two moons of what there was left of the ring of fire. They both would be about the same mass, They could have revolved and revolved around the earth until the time came when they got very close to each other. The time where the revolving speed of both the moon became equal and same. Because of these special conditions, they didn't just collide with each other, it was a very smooth fusing with each other. And the side they fused was the far side, and this explained that due to the fusing of the second moon, the surface doubled that mass at this particular side, and it became that thick that the asteroid couldn't impact and penetrate the lava under the far side of the moon. Since after the Soviet Luna 3 space mission probe in 1959, there have been many other space missions on the far side of the moon. In 1968, the astronauts of Apollo 8 were the first humans to see the far side through the naked eyes. Then on 3rd January 2019, China's Chang'e 4 mission rover named Yutu-2 made China achieve humanity's first soft landing on the far side of the moon. Since then, the new discoveries are coming up about the study of the mantle rocks on the surface of the moon on the far side. If you all made it to the end of the video, thank you guys, you are awesome. If you like the video, please subscribe, like and share with your loved ones. And you can follow me on my Facebook and Instagram accounts by link given in the description. Take care, stay safe, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.